Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Spirit Guide money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates, that you give it a thumbs up, and also that you subscribe to my channel. Now please know that these readings aren't dated. This reading isn't dated, because whenever you come across it is the exact time that Spirit wants you to hear this message. So let's dive right in now, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to move the Animal Spirit Guide cards over to the side. These will be layered at the end over the tarot to give you extra insights, extra ideas, extra information from Spirit, okay? It's kind of like a bonus reading at the end, very much so. And then I'm moving your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards over to the side. These will be used in just a moment. So let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. Spirit Guides message for money and career. Spirit Guides message for Leo, 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 money and career. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. At the center of everything, Leo, is the Empress. That is absolutely fantastic. There's a sense of power and a sense of claiming your throne and having your voice be heard. You're crowned by the Nine of Cups. Then you have the Queen of Wands, which is you shining through as a queen. Right? You are represented by the Wands in the Minor Arcana. You are represented by the Emperor in the Major Arcana. Then we have the Ten of Cups. Prosperity, success, an end of a cycle. The Five of Cups. Here, looking at things new. Yeah. Change your mind, change your life. The Ten of Swords, the repeat of the number 10, especially when it's in the same line, is definitely saying that you are completing a cycle. You are completing a cycle from 2019, which has been quite a difficult year, most definitely. And no matter when you listen to this reading, all right, this is saying that you are coming out of the darkness, right? This is the darkness before the dawn. And the dawn is going to be contentment and success and prosperity, but you are really worried that you are never going to get there with the Nine of Swords. And I like that digression, the Ten of Swords and then the Nine of Swords, the digression, the 9, and then the 10. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So this is you, once again, shining through. You're going to have a real tendency during this time to look back, to always be looking kind of over your shoulder, feeling like you have to protect yourself from the past. What I can say here is change your mind, change your life, and see the way that you are moving forward. Right? So let's see what your Fairy Guidance has to say. Leo, Spirit Guide, money and career. Leo, Spirit Guide, money and career. Leo, Spirit Guide message, money and career. Spirit Guide message for Leo, money and career. Simplicity and passion. Simplifying things and really embracing your passion, really embracing your truth is going to be how you move forward and how you step into your light. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Spirit Guide message, Leo, money and career. Spirit Guide message, Leo, money and career. Right here, we have prosperity. Spirit Guide message, Leo, money and career. And then we have right here, manifestation. So you are definitely manifesting what you desire into your life. So we start here with prosperity, which is what we're talking about. We're talking about money. We're talking about career. And so that equals prosperity. And this says, know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. The first place we start entering into success is within our own minds. And I know that might sound a bit kind of funny and a bit simplistic, you know, but what I'm seeing here from Spirit is that there is so much that you are overcoming. There have been so many setbacks set before you and such a drive for success because you're a Leo. That's what you're all about. You're about success. You're about moving forward. You're about conquering the odds. And here, what I'm telling you and what Spirit is saying, what Spirit is telling you, and I'm just, a vessel for it, is saying that you can achieve those goals, but you have to believe it full-heartedly. Don't be looking at the goals and then be tearing yourself down, because what you're doing is you're kind of wiggling the carrot in front of your face, and then you're taking it away. You're saying, no, you can't have that. You can't possibly be successful. And with this prosperity, know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. Believe that they're there, because there's more than enough. And it has to start within your mind. That, your family's voice doesn't come into your head and say, oh no, you can't possibly do this. Or, teachers or friends or whomever. The naysayers do not come and rip you down. The color that's shining through here is orange. It's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra. This is also letting go of negativity from this life and from past lives. From this life, where it's easier to let go of the negativity, or, no, it could be a bit of a challenge too, but it's easier to pinpoint it, is what I'm seeing here is that Spirit is saying, look at what's bothering you, and don't harp on it. Don't make that the mantra that you say to yourself. Don't make that the words that you repeat over and over and over again in your mind. Let it go. Say, okay, that's not what I want. But use that Leo focus and say, but this is what I want, because you're coming through here in force. And as you do so, the love and compassion you need to feel for yourself needs to shine forward too. So the drive, the determination, but the love, the compassion. And for those things that you're afraid of, but you don't really know why. That's past life fear coming into your life. And it's saying here, you need to step back from it. You need to step back from it, and you need to move yourself forward. Then we have manifestation. Turn desire into reality by activating the power of manifestation. It's time to focus the power between your ears, the power of your mind, and embrace manifesting the future that you want and the place that you desire being. The color that shines through here is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra, which will help put all your other chakras into balance, but will also help free you. Okay, it's freeing you from blockages that have you scared personally. And I know this might sound a bit odd, but what Spirit is saying here is that there's a place towards success that you are heading, but there's something here that has to do with love that is holding you back. And it can be love for yourself. It can be that a loved one said something to you that was astoundingly negative and it has taken root, right? And now it's time to heal and free yourself from it. And then we have simplicity. It says simplify your life. Simplifying your life will bring you a sense of clarity and renewal. It's time to simplify. It's time to boil down what you really want, what you truly desire, where you truly want to be in your life, and focus on that. Right? Not saying, what do people want from me? What do I have to do to prove to everybody that I'm successful? It's, what do you want? And as you focus on what you want, you move forward in a truth that is beautiful. And you move forward in a grace that is all yours. So take the chatter that is all around us, all the time, and say no more. No more. Now I move towards my passion. It says passion is the inner flame that will keep you striving towards your vision. Strive towards that passion. This is your career. This is your money. This is what makes you secure and safe within this world. This is what gives us prestige, which I believe that we put too much emphasis on money, yes, but you can't change the world, all at once. You can do so calmly and gently. And that's what I see you doing here within your life, changing your world, changing your reality, moving forward in your strength, moving forward in your power, and embracing your passion. Again, you do not have to go to the beat of everybody else's drum. Now is the time to embrace your uniqueness, to embrace your beauty, to embrace your power, and to let your passion shine. That leads us to the Empress. Now, what I love is that you have the Empress moving into the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is career. The Three of Wands is looking towards your future. You have a rainbow here. So you're getting your wish. You're getting what you desired. And the Empress is pregnant with possibilities. All right? But she's also claiming her throne. She's moving forward in her power. You are creating what it is that you desire, but you have the repeat of the number 3 here. The 3 is a divine number. So you have the divine at your heart, Leo. And as the divine is at your heart, you're seeing where it is that you want to stand. You're opening doors that you thought were closed to you. You're looking at powers and passions that are leading you forward. And as you do so, you're graced. Okay? As you do so, you're going to see that the throne that you thought was completely out of your reach, the place that you thought within your life, oh my gosh, I couldn't get there. I can't get there. I've messed up too many times. It's too hard. It's too much. I can't possibly move forward the way that I want to. I'm not enough. Stop. You are. You are enough. You are powerful. You are purposeful. And you are sent here on this earth for a reason. And that reason is to claim your throne, is to reclaim your voice. I see the Empress as the sacred feminine. Now, you can believe in the sacred feminine or not. I personally do. And she was silenced for so long. So it's like looking at the earth. And we silenced the power of the earth for so long. Now you're regaining your power. Now you are breaking that silence. And you're looking towards your future. And you're saying, what is it that I want? Where is it that I want to be? Who is it that I am? And as you're looking, you're seeing, you're understanding. You're seeing new possibilities come your way. You're seeing a rainbow. And at the end of every rainbow, there is a pot of gold. And that pot of gold does not mean that you're going to walk up and just take riches and just live happily ever after. You have to work for it. Why? Because in our mind, we are told that we have to work for what we get. And even if that money comes to us, we still need to see that we are doing something in order to get that money into our lives. So this is the hard work. This is the dedication. But this is looking towards the future and saying, I am successful. I am prosperous. I know what I desire. You're crowned here with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is saying that other people see your light. Other people see that you are radiating this brilliance. But here, with the Two of Pentacles, you're balancing too much. You're trying to find your footing, and you feel like you found nothing. So while other people are seeing that you kind of have it together, and you very much have it together, people look at you and they go, oh, wow, I don't know how you do it. Right? You're going to sit there and be like, oh, I don't know how I can balance it all. You're going to feel like tomorrow everything's going to fall apart. Here's the thing, it's not. But if you work from this place of panic, you work from this place of it's never going to be enough. It will never be enough. We get what we put out. And it sounds so simple, and yet it's so terribly complex. Because our minds sometimes work in the way that, not sometimes, our minds work in the way that we've programmed them. So now you're reprogramming your mind to move towards infinite wealth. You have the right to be wealthy. You have the right to be powerful. You have the right to move forward in strength. And you have the right to be able to pay your bills. But somewhere along the way, and I know myself included, it feels like that's a goal that seems so far out of reach. Oh, I can't be wealthy. I always mess up. I'm never going to get there. I just work and work and work, and I never make any progress. Here's the thing. That's not true. That's not true any longer. Okay? Because it might have been true. You might have worked dead-end jobs. You might have been miserable, but now is the time to take the bull by the horns. And now's the time to say, this is my life. I'm reclaiming my throne. And I'm looking towards my future. And I am a queen. You're going to be the person behind the scenes, the person who can embrace their passion, the person who can embrace their desires and find their balance. Because you have infinite prosperity coming your way. You have infinite power. You have to claim it. And as you're doing so, you change your mind and you change your whole entire life. With the Five of Cups, you're changing what you're seeing. You're changing where you're going. Right? Here, what's focused on, she's not looking, and what he's focused on is, or she's focused on, whomever this is the spilling of the cups. The juggling of cups that can't be held. And she's holding the Two of Cups right there. The Two of Cups is the Minor Arcana Lover's card. You hold the Two of Cups in your hands. Change your mind, change your life. Change what it is that you're focusing on, and you will change your whole entire reality. Because here with the King of Wands, this is you. You are a defender, you are passionate, you are determined, you are moving forward in prosperity and success, but you're looking behind you. You can't, what is the saying? The past is a country you can never visit again. The future is a country you have yet to be, you have yet to go to, and the present is where you are, is where you stand right now. You can't go back. You can't undo anything. This is life. The choices that we make have lasting consequences. They do. Fairly, justly, or unjustly, it almost seems like sometimes the world doesn't care. But I'm showing you, what Spirit is showing me is that you have the power to claim the career that you want, to claim the passion that you want, and to move forward. And I know some of you are going to say, oh no, but I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this, I'm too that. I can't possibly head in my direction. You've just negated the whole entire thing. And in your journey, you need to start where it feels mentally right for you. I don't know what I want. It's too overwhelming. All right, so right now it's too overwhelming. That's okay. Why don't you start planning it out, writing it out, or just thinking about it? Think about the day you wake up and you're happy. Think about having that happiness, that prosperity, that bounty in your life. What does it feel like? What does it feel like to wake up and be happy? To be content, to be secure? To not have to be putting out one fire after another and have exhaustion piling and piling on you. Is that someplace you want to be? Is that a feeling you want to have now? It's time to look forward. The past, you can't go back, you can't change. Now it's time to take hold of the Two of Cups, the Minor Arcana Lover's card. And it's time to say, this is where I need to stand because you're tired, Leo. The Ten of Swords. Despair. The darkness before the dawn. It's overkill. Beyond overkill. He has 10 swords in him. He was probably gone by, 3, if not 1. Now it's time to see that yes, life is overkill. But if we fester it within our minds, if we're always looking at it, if we're never releasing the stress, the pain, the discomfort, the sorrow, we're never going to move forward to the beautiful Ten of Cups. The love, the joy, the happiness. It's time to get out of our own heads. It really is. And it's time to see that we are moving in a direction. We, as fighters for ourselves, as our greatest champions, Spirit is saying, you, Leo, are moving towards your direction of power, your direction of truth. You're coming out of 2019, and you're saying, okay, lessons learned. You're coming out of a 10-year cycle, and you're saying, lessons learned. I don't want to do that ever again. I'm done. And you're moving towards prosperity, success, love, joy. And in a way, and they all live happily ever after. Not because it's owed to you, not because, everybody else gets to, but because you know what it's like to fall. And you know what it's like to look at happiness and say, that's where I want to live. Happiness is a choice. And I know that sounds odd because it seems like everybody else gets to be happy. Well, everybody else edits their social media, so they just look elated all the time. They're not. When you go out to coffee with a person, they usually tell you all the great things. Sometimes you have the friend or those people who tell you all the bad things. They don't get out to coffee as much, or you're like, oh my gosh, they make you feel so much better because at least your life is not theirs. Now it's time to embrace happiness, and you're going to see that you keep it to yourself. Your happiness within your workplace, your happiness within your career goals, your happiness of the way that you're headed, because here, this is a happiness that impacts your family, okay? The family that you've made or the family that you have. Okay? The people around you that are like family, or the family that you've created yourself, or the family that you were born into. This is about roots. The 10 of Cups for me represents a sense of security, bounty, prosperity. And here you have a family together. So that's why I'm seeing here. It's your roots moving you forward. It's success guiding you. And it's getting out of your own head. Because this can ruin you. And now you're looking towards your future. You're looking over your shoulder. No more. It's like, take one last look at the past. Because you're going to see, you know what Spirit is saying? Either write down or understand everything that you have been through in the journey of your career, in the journey of your life. And then as you move forward, as you succeed, look at from whence you came, from everything that you have overcome. Every hardship, every heartbreak, every pain, every disappointment, people at work saying you're just not good enough. You'll never get there. People at school who said that, family members who said that, friends. And then see the way that you move forward. We're not talking about walking the red carpet. We're not talking about owning a multi-million-dollar company. What we're talking about is being happy. What we're talking about is being content within our careers. Because that is so rare that it is absolutely breathtaking. And it is something that Spirit is wanting you to embrace. But there's worry, doubt, and fear. Oh my gosh, I've messed it up. I'm never going to get there. It's always going to be so hard. It's always going to be like this. this being the doubt, the fear, the apprehension, the overwhelmed, the wanting to block it out, it robbing you of sleep at night. But then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is you in the minor arcana, claiming your throne, embracing the sun, embracing a new dawn, a new day. Queens for me, they're not male or female kings and queens, but they are, the queen is the director behind the scenes, the king is the actor upon the stage. In medieval times, queens could run a country, could run a dukedom, could run everything, but they weren't allowed to be as seen as the king was. So when it comes to your career, when it comes to your prosperity, there's a sense here of being more private about things, being private about what you want. You don't want people to take you by eyes. You don't want people to sit there and see your long-term goals. You want to move forward in your power, in your passion, and in your truth. And that's what the queen is doing. She's contemplative. She's thinking. She's looking at things. She's embracing new growth, new dawns. And as she does so, and as you do so, you are going to see that your prosperity becomes balanced, that everything that you have worked towards and for starts to make sense, okay? Because here, you're having a bit of trouble balancing money, all right? It's money, it's something you value as much as money. It could be the work-home life balance. It could be, trying to find your happiness and sitting there and thinking, wow, why isn't it there? It's because there isn't that balance in your life. It's prosperous and it's prospering. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to prosper as you move forward. And I'm just spreading these out because I'm going to lay down your Spirit guidance animal cards. And this is saying that you are pregnant with the creation of your prosperity, of your bounty, and of your joy. It's time to embrace that. Because you're actually going to see from the base, from your mind to the reality of your heart, because we are emotional beings. Our emotions greatly impact our mind. What we feel, whether it be logical or illogical, is how we think. And that might sound funny, and you might say, oh my gosh, Dane, that means we're chaos. Yeah, we are. Human beings are chaos. Have you met us? Sometimes it's like you look at people and you're like, wow, this is just so messy. This is just so overwhelming. What's going on here? So here, there is a sense of taking the completion of the cycle within your mind, within your heart, and coming forward in a strength that you didn't know you had, and to a place you hadn't expected. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo. Spirit guide message, money and career, Leo. Spirit guide message, money and career, Leo. Spirit guide message, money and career, Leo. Spirit guide message, money and career for Leo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. And I'm just going to lay these out quietly. Okay. I love the turkey spirit being at your heart, because here it says, give with gratitude and grace as you are claiming your throne, as you are collecting what you want from life. Give to yourself with gratitude and grace. Give to the universe with gratitude and grace. Spirit is giving to you with gratitude and grace, and you will create the life that you want. It may not be, actually it will not be exactly as you have envisioned, but it will be darn close. I highly recommend, and I know you might be like me, you might roll your eyes and be like, oh my gosh, what good is this going to do? Create a vision board. Create something that you can see. Not with words, you could have words on it, yes, but I like images more. They just somehow stay in my brain more. I don't know if that's my dyslexia or if that's the way everybody thinks, but I would suggest putting down on paper images of what you truly want, where you truly want to be, how you truly want to move forward, and seeing it and looking at it, because it's going to be like a time of incubation as it settles within your mind. And then you can give with gratitude and grace to the universe and to yourself what you want, where you want to be, and how you want to achieve your greatness. Because everybody has greatness. It's not all the same, and that's where we get mucked up. We all think that greatness is one way. You have to be great like this. Everybody's born with greatness within them. Some people are great parents. Some people are great partners. Some people are, great money makers, okay? But you have to find out how. Whether you're going to be the best teacher in the whole entire world, or you have a way with numbers like no other. I mean, these are all personal gifts. So look at that thing that you get joy from, that you're happy about, that gives you pride, right? That thing that you're good at. And what if you're just good at being really kind? That's a gift. Why? Because our world is really good at being not kind, being cruel. So embrace your kindness and move forward in it. See how you can spread it. Gifts do not have to be black and white, written upon a page, something that you can clearly see and comprehend. Be creative. Embrace your soul. Give with gratitude and grace to yourself for the life that you want, to move forward in the prosperity, for the money, for the career that you desire. Then we have the Nightingale spirit, which says love is all around you. As you're looking towards your future, as you're being graced by the rainbow coming in, the prosperity, the bounty, the goals being met. Love is all around you. It moves you to the Koi spirit, which says there's always enough as you're radiating love, as you're moving forward in your power, as your heart's truth shines. There is always enough. And as there is always enough, you have the Butterfly spirit, which says transformation is beautiful as you find your balance, as you go from chaos to peace, as you find where you stand, as you feel as if you've connected with your roots. Well, why you were put on this earth. It's not trying to be like everybody else. It is simply being you. And as you do so, you have the Eagle spirit, which says spirit has your back. As you embrace the Minor Arcana Lovers card, as you embrace love and joy, as you sit there and you say, you know what? To err is to be human. To make mistakes, to fall down, to cry, to get hurt, to have your heart broken, to lose everything. Because for some reason, when you start to lose it, your money, your prestige, your success, it goes, and I'm talking from experience, it goes quickly. You'll watch it. You can watch it in your life, you can watch it in your parents' life, you can watch it in your grandparents' life, friends, It starts to go and it goes with amazing speed. Spirit has your back. If you have lost, you will rebuild. It will be different though. And you have to come from it, from a place of your heart's truth, from love. And as you do so, you embrace the Lion spirit. It says, be generous of spirit as you move forward, as you defend your place. Spirit has your back. Be generous of spirit. Be generous with spirit. Don't sit there and say, oh, spirit can't do that. Oh, no, I'm in this all by myself. You're not. You have the greatest person at your back. And that's spirit, that's divinity. And as you see the generosity of spirit, you embrace the generosity of your spirit. Hope you can see that better now. You move towards the hawk spirit. Okay? All of these fierce animals. The hawk, the eagle, the lion, the badger. The hawk spirit here says, let spirit be your guide as you come out of the darkness, as you embrace the dawn, as you're overthinking things, as you're contemplating, how everything else is going to fall apart. Let spirit be your guide, because you need to get out of your own head, and spirit will help you get out of your own head. Connecting with the divine will help you move forward, and that's to the badger spirit. Be fearless and be bold, and you can achieve what you love. You can achieve peace. And it doesn't mean you have to work 90 million hours a week. It doesn't mean that you have to be miserable. It doesn't mean that life has to be one very certain way. Be fearless and be bold, and you will see that the impossible becomes possible. And that leads you to the fact that love is all around you. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of heart. You have the buffalo spirit right here, which says the abundant universe will provide. Don't worry. Don't be foolish. Don't sit back and say, okay, you got this, universe. I'm not going to do a gosh darn thing. That won't help you at all. But don't sit there and say, I have to have it all mapped out now. If I don't have it all mapped out, I'm just going to be one cosmic failure. I'm never going to get there. No, the abundant universe is with you. There's a sacredness that is guiding you. Let yourself hear. The thing is, everybody can hear spirit. Everybody can be guided by spirit. But we go, oh no, that's crazy. Oh no, that's going against what I was taught or what everybody expects of me. Everybody will laugh. So what if they laugh? So what if they laugh? Whenever I think of everybody will laugh, and I know this is getting this is getting kind of religious, but I always think of Sarah. Sarah laughed when God said she would have a baby. And that made a huge mess. Sarah could have not laughed, could have gone, wow, God said I was going to have a baby, and then had her baby with Abraham, and not have caused all the drama that happened. When divinity says you can have your dreams, don't laugh at it. There's a quote from the Avett Brothers, which I love their music, and it says, if the one you love laughs at your dreams, one of them will have to go. So if the one you love, the person you love, laughs at your dreams, it's either the person that you love has to go, or your dreams have to go. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't give up on you. The world is too ready to give up on everybody and everything. Fight. Fight, because the abundant universe will provide. But you have to be bold enough and fierce enough to take it. But to still live with gratitude and grace. Still live in the fact of the simplicity of spirit, in the simplicity of your heart's truth. It leads you to the badger spirit. Not the badger, the beaver spirit, which says, lay a solid foundation because you are a queen. Because you are entering into greatness. Because you are moving forward in your power. Lay a solid foundation, and the world will provide. It leads you to the butterfly spirit, which says transformation is beautiful, and the nightingale spirit, which love is all around you. The transformation is beautiful. Love is all around you. Your subconscious message from your Witchling cards, there we go, is abundance. Harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. Harmonize your thinking. The universe will deliver. Then your subconscious message from your fairy guidance is creativity. Allow your creative spark to work magic. Allow your graces, allow your gifts to work magic in your life. You don't have to be a sheep. You don't have to be like everybody else. Your subconscious message from your spirit animals is believe in yourself. It is the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Believe you can and you will. And then we have your subconscious message for all of this is the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy, a time frame of May 21st to June 20th. This is being in love with your life. This is having the balance of the masculine and the feminine come in. This is saying, this is where I stand, and this is where I'm graced and blessed. And no one will take that from me. Because as you move forward in that grace and in those blessings, you will be unstoppable. If you let love be the guide of your heart, you will not go wrong. And you will be beyond prosperous. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and I love you all. Bye.